Hey there, Blade fans. Here we are back with you once again with OG Blade Reviews on YouTube. Welcome. I've got another Tenable, as you can see, knife on the table today. And guess what? No unboxing. I don't generally do those, but I left the box out so you could see the label. It is by Karambit Maker, and it is called the Rei, R-E-I. That is how it's pronounced to the best of my knowledge. Kind of a Japanese sounding name, Rei. Do re mi. The one they sent me is in this very nice, I guess they're going to call it black micarta, but because micarta tends to dry out a bit, it can look gray or it may actually be gray. I'll let you look at that while I give you a quick rundown as they provide it from Tenable. Tenable, by the way, if you didn't already know, is the budget line for Kansept, as is Civivi, the budget line for Wii knives. And they even have one more budget line below Civivi now, which is absolutely crazy. Anyway, the designer, Greg Wegrzewski, sorry, my Polish isn't the greatest, even though I'm half Polish, known as Karambit Maker in the knife community, is a longtime martial arts practitioner, knife collector, and skilled knife maker. And about the design, here it is for you, in case you want a freeze frame, but I will read just a little bit. Inspired by early tactical folders of the 1990s, a period, oh, that's an ancient history, isn't it? 1990s, oh my God. Yeah, I was around for sure. Usability, work comfort were foundational, emphasizes functionality, ensuring that the grip provides both work comfort and, most importantly, safety during cuts and pushes. For opening the knife, either thumb stud or flipper, the goal was to create a fully tactical folder suitable for both service and utility, combining classic tactical folder aesthetics and modern materials. Sorry for the long-winded explanation, but I figure sometimes it gives you some background on the knife. And pardon all the tape there. That's that compression stuff that they're putting on the thumb to see if they can get it to behave a little better post 1 year surgery ago. So there you have it. I'm going to show you something right off, and it doesn't mean they copied this or they copied that, but I just did a review on this beautiful TCAL knife designed by Outer Limitless. That is Eric Outer for TCAL, called the Accomplice. Look at the blade similarity there. You don't often see that. We got the same edge and we got the same clip with a deeper belly and a fixed blade and, way different handle and whatnot. But that, I looked at this blade when I pulled it out of the box and I said, where have I seen that before? And that's where I saw it. Now, there are so many designs out there, and I think knife makers and designers will tell you they are influenced by designs that they see. And we've got so much social media in front of our faces these days that it's inevitable that you're going to get impressions. And if you go out of your way to not make things look like something else, it's going to, step on your design. So, well, there you go. Figured that would be interesting. And this is like a $57 budget T knife. That's where budget knives are these days, folks. We don't see too many anymore in the $30 to $40 range, although they're there, and you may prefer those. 14C28N blade. I'm going to use the left hand as much as I can today, just so you're not wonked out by all the bandages. Not as bad as it seems, by the way. Thumb studs we've got going on this guy, and a flipper tab, non-jimped, but we've got a nice hook going on there, so nearly impossible to fail it. It is a liner lock with fully exposed liners. You got the scales in micarta. You've got divots here, as we often see on knives that martial artists design, so that they act as pivot points for repositioning the blade. So you want to go to Pikal, you want to flip it back to Saksak, is what we call the edge out, point up in the Filipino martial arts. And we've got a very short run of fairly aggressive jimping there. Works well. Sharpening choil, very nicely done. Looks like we've got a good amount of steel there for those that like to go wild with their sharpening. What I do is just strop the blade. If out of the box it isn't that sharp, I just put it to the old strop. Let's see what we got on this one. These are just some notes. Could be me. It generally is. Well, not the edge I would like to see on a knife out of the box. It's not bitey, but it does feel fairly shaving sharp. That would be a good candidate for the strop. And Jared Neve recently put out a very nice, he's been doing some nice tutorials. I have to commend him for those tutorials on Instagram, where the latest one I think I saw was of him showing you how to strop properly. And that will put in a more aggressive edge and a finer edge on your knives. Give it a chance on the strop first. If the strop doesn't work, you can use a ceramic. But I wouldn't jump right into diamond honing unless the edge isn't what you want it to be and you want to reconfigure it to lower or even higher bevel. Anyway, we've got these divots here, which do allow you to put your thumb in there and feel that swiveling or pivoting. Of course, you can't use this one really. Well, you can and you can't, but your finger's going to be resting on the clip instead. You can certainly use the one on, well, the same thing with the one on the end. So they're putting them there because the clip is transferable. So you're going to have these divots regardless of whether you carry it left or right-handed. Okay, enough chatter. Let's get into some quick measurements, specifications on this ray from Tenable. Exactly 7.5 inches long overall, and exactly 3.25 inches of the blade and 3.25 inch cutting edge. That's quite nice. Millimeters, blade stock, 2.8, otherwise known in imperial units, or as they say, freedom units, 0.11, with a handle thickness 0.49, so just under 1/2 inch. Weighing it out, we've got 3.9, we'll call that 3.9 ounces. So under 4 ounces, not bad at all. 14C, 28N. Got my reflector falling down here. Let me fix that. Okay. Nice action on the flipper. Very nice action on the thumb stud. Me, I'm a thumb stud guy all day long. Love it. And it also allows you to roll it out with the bad thumb. Nice compact little knife, kind of fits right in the hand in the closed position quite nicely. Karambit Maker does tend to make tactical sort of EDC knives. So there you can see that we've got a point perfectly on line with the center line of the handle for your stabby jabby kind of stuff. Feels good in the hand, locks in quite nicely. Balance point. Hey, you did it well. Look at that. Right at that front divot, right? So you've got your balance going on right there. So should you want to swivel it to change positions, you can. I don't do that stuff anymore, and I can't envision myself doing that in a tactical situation. Dropping the knife is a big likelihood. Even if you're really dexterous, and you practiced a lot. As soon as that adrenaline kicks in, you're going to find you have a little less dexterity. You may not think so, but I've been there. That's what happens. Dealt with some knives in bars long ago as a bouncer, and it was not fun. I find the best defense against the knife is to have a really nice steel baton. Less bloody that way. Okay. So, feels good. Let me show you another Tenable that perhaps is my favorite, the Nest Street. And forget who designed this. Oh, that's also Karambit Maker. What do you know? So we got two of them out from Karambit Maker. I wasn't even planning on that being a thing. It's a little longer blade by close to an inch. It's a button lock. Very smooth action. I love the action on this. No flipper tab on this guy, only thumb stud. That's fine with me. And not a transferable clip on this one. Seems like the more Tenable is making their knives, the more they are getting to realize that they need to make them set up for left-handers as well as right-handers. But yeah, a little bigger handle on this one, more to hold on to, bigger blade. This is my preference. Doesn't cast any dispersions on the one we're looking at today, the Ray. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of a nice cross between tactical and kind of a camp knife, Skinner, food prep, what have you. Nice high grind on this. And this is also a 14C knife, the Nest Street. Really nice. Well, there she is, the Ray by Tenable Knives. Thank you, Tenable, by the way, for sending this to me to review and consider for my viewers out there. See if maybe it's something you would like. Again, $57 direct from Tenable. That's the MSRP. And MSRP stands for, what does it stand for? Recommended price, basically. You can get it for less if you go to places like White Mountain, where you can use my discount code. Old Sword was the old one, and the new one is OG-Blade. There you go. Be well. Take care. Click that symbol right now, my logo, to subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to give this vid a like. Appreciate it. Be well. Take care. Stay safe.